Project Save the World is cutting back somewhat from our previous 5-day-a-week schedule. Normally now we produce only 3 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, though sometimes there'll be an extra one or a Monday or Friday. Last week, our Thursday plans fell through, so I only have 2 shows to tell you about. The first one was a schmooze day when we don't plan the agenda. So I contacted Monika Wohlfeld in Malta, and we talked about the ongoing plight of refugees who are trying to get into Europe. The current crisis was on the Belarus-Poland border, where Belarus had enticed thousands of migrants to come and embarrass the Poles. But Monika and I both blame both sides for this crisis.
The reason why not more compassion is being shown to these people is because all of the governments are aware of the fact that climate change will have an effect on migration streams, and they want to be ready. And they want to be ready by building razor wire.
Then I talked to Father Bob Holmes, who spends a lot of time in Hebron, a Palestinian city occupied by Israeli settlers and soldiers.
It's called the Parents' Circle. And these are family members who have lost somebody in the conflict. Mm-hmm. And they're both Palestinian and Israelis, and they meet together. Mm-hmm. And they tell their stories. And one wonderful Jewish Israeli describes it as, we learn that the tears taste the same, whether you're Palestinian or whether you're Israeli.
On Wednesday, I visited with Matthew Gillett, who's been a lawyer for the International Criminal Court. My first questions were not about war criminals, but about the general ethical question: how far should a defense attorney go in making a case for a defendant who unquestionably perpetrated the crime?
If he says, I did it, and I want you to defend me and say I didn't do it, you're quite likely in a position where you can't really represent that client. If defending that client would require you to put witnesses on the stand that you know are lying, you know full well, you certainly would be in an ethical quandary, and you would, at that point, I think most lawyers would withdraw and say, sorry.
The crime. I hope you'll check out our website, where you'll find 377 of my hour-long talk shows. To locate the one you want, just type in the episode number or the name of one of the speakers in the search bar. See you there. To savetheworld.ca.